How's the health of the squad after the game at the weekend?
Pretty good actually. We obviously had a few niggles there throughout that game, and Joel came off there at half time, but he's come through pretty well, and the quad's settled down. It was probably more a coach being cautious at that time. So we've got a fair crew in front of us, but Lee Mossop, actually another one, he unfortunately had to pull out in the warm-up, and we're hoping that he might be right at the back end of the week, so he'll put himself in contention.
You looked a bit more back to your old selves on the weekend. I imagine you're quite confident going into this game.
It was really pleasing to get that performance. We need to now back that up. Obviously we sat down after that loss to Saints a couple of weeks ago and looked at various areas of what we're doing and how we're playing, and the players themselves identified that, and we took that forward into Catalans, and it's now about doing that again this week.
It's a derby and there's a places and grand final at stake. I imagine you don't need to give them much motivation this week.
No, not at all. I mean, the whole reason why we started way back when we did, was to get to these the opportunities. So, the players are very focused about what we need to do, and they're getting a lot of confidence out of what they did last week, because that's definitely the style of the play that we are capable of doing.
Both sides have won a lot of competitions, so just that. The competitive spirit just comes out in the boys, and it'll be just, I think it'll probably be the best game of a lot of them, and probably the most intense of a lot of them.
It's come down to it now in the last of the semis, and it's going to be a very, very tough game, physical game, and the Wigan Saints game is always massive, but to play them in the playoffs like we're doing now, second chance at it, it's going to be a big game.
And how's the mood in the camp after that win at the weekend?
Yeah, spirits are pretty high. I think over the past month we've probably not been playing quite as well as we wanted to be doing, and I think the game of the weekend just got us back on track a little bit, and hopefully we can continue that momentum now next week.
There's never a game of football I've played in or coached in that I didn't think I could win. I mean, you always got to take that spirit out there, and having a win here a week ago gives. I don't think it made too much difference to our senior players, but it probably gives some of our younger players a bit of, we've beat Wigan, last year's premiers, and so I think for the younger players it's probably done them the world of good. But it's a new game, new competition. We need to, it's simple. This game comes down to who's got the best field position, who controls the ball, who's got the best kicking game, chase, all them sort of thing, all the basics of the game. We're the side that wins, and there's a few areas we need to improve in that area that we've worked on now for a fortnight to hopefully improve. We know Wigan doing the same. Even after this game, they're saying they need to improve again, and which they'll work on all week. But we've done the same, and everyone looks forward to the game.
I'd imagine if you didn't get to the grand final this season, would that put a bit of a tarnish on your Challenge Cup victory?
Our focus is very much about this game. We're not focusing about the grand final. At the end of the day, we need to perform this week and go out and play the way we can, and that's what we're looking at doing.
One of the interesting things about Saints is the way they've developed this season. At the beginning of the season, you might look at the team sheet and players like Johnny Lomax and Lee Gaskell, you'd have thought it was a weakened side, but it's no longer the case.
No, it's probably your thoughts, I suppose. I always thought that they're very capable players, and they've come along a lot throughout this year, and they've got a lot of capable players in that team, and they've got a lot of youth that's coming through there too. So there's a lot of players there for them, but it's going to be a tough game, and we need to make sure that we're very focused about what we do, and it's really about how we play is what we're focusing on.
You've been an ever-present in this side all season. What did it mean to you to get to Old Trafford 2 years on the bounce in the same year as well as you've won the Challenge Cup?
Yeah, it'll be a massive honour. I think the entire squad are really hungry to do it, and winning it last year, it was the first taste of success for a lot of players, and after that game we was really keen to go one better this year and to go out and win more trophies and bring the club more success. So yeah, grand finals are a massive occasion, and to do it 2 years on the trot would be something special.